He was so angry that he smashed the vase against the wall. It was an expensive vase. It must have cost at least $100. But she didn't care. She didn't even flinch when the vase hit the wall. Instead, she looked at him with a blank stare. "Are you done?" she asked. Her tone was emotionless. It was like nothing had happened. But he wasn't done. Not by a long shot. He wanted to hurt her, but she was already hurting. And that was his fault. He shouldn't have yelled at her. He shouldn't have thrown the vase. He sat down heavily on the sofa. "I'm sorry," he said, hoping that she would come and comfort him, that she would tell him that it was okay. But she didn't. She just stood there, staring at the broken vase. "I don't want you to apologize," she finally said. Her voice was flat, devoid of any emotion. It made him feel worse. He wanted to make it better, but how? He got up from the sofa and went to her. He took her hand, but she slapped him. "Don't touch me," she whispered. Her eyes were filled with pain. He wanted to tell her that he loved her, that he would never hurt her intentionally, but the words wouldn't come out. All he could do was stare at her. She pulled her hand away from him and walked away. He felt like he was drowning in a sea of regret. He wanted to follow her to make sure that she was okay, but he didn't. He just stood there watching her go. She went into their bedroom and he heard the door lock. He tried to open it, but it was no use. She had locked him out. He sat down on the floor against the door and cried. He cried because he had hurt her. He cried because she was in pain. He stayed there for hours, but eventually he fell asleep. When he woke up, the sun was shining through the window. He got up and went to the bathroom. He splashed water on his face and looked at himself in the mirror. He didn't recognize the person staring back at him. He looked haggard and tired. He went downstairs and made himself some breakfast. He didn't want to eat, but he knew that he had to. He had to take care of himself. He owed that much to her. After breakfast, he went to the bedroom. He had to talk to her, to apologize, to tell her that he loved her. But when he opened the door, he saw that she was gone. On the bed, he found a note. It read, "I'm going away for a while. Don't try to find me. I need time to heal." He looked at the note and then at the empty bed. He felt like a part of him was missing. He was empty, hollow. Then he remembered what she had said. "I don't want you to apologize." He had been thinking that she wanted an apology, but maybe she didn't. Maybe she wanted something else. Something she couldn't get back. The vase. Of course, that was the one thing that he could give her. He went to the store and bought her a new vase. It wasn't expensive, but it was pretty. He brought it home and put it on the table. Then he waited. He waited for hours, but she didn't come back. He was about to give up hope when he heard the front door open. She stood in the doorway. She looked at the vase and then at him. "Why did you buy this?" she asked. Her voice was still flat, but there was a hint of sadness in it. "I thought you might like it," he said. He was scared, but he had to do this. He had to make it right. "I know I hurt you, but I didn't mean to. I'm sorry." He took a deep breath. "Please forgive me." She looked at him for a long time. He could feel her eyes boring into his. Finally, she said, "I forgive you." He felt like a weight had been lifted off his shoulders. "But," she said, "there are some things that you can never apologize for." He nodded, knowing that she was right. Some things couldn't be forgiven, not even by the person they were meant to hurt.